G'day guys, Dylan from Australian Phenomena here, and I thought I'd share with you a more skeptical point of view of the radar footage that's been going around. And I think by the end of this explanation, you might see it from this perspective. I'm not here to ruin anyone's beliefs, I just want to broaden people's perspectives on the situation that we have. Now, with the radar footage off the bat, I already noticed one red flag, and it's that the footage has been cut in the areas where the most important information reside, and I don't know why they've done that. And I can't seem to find the unedited footage anywhere. I've looked really hard, but I can't seem to find it. And going off the limited information that they have with the servicemen tracking these objects around them, and they focus specifically on one, and you can hear him calling out the speed in knots.
46 knots, 50 knots, closing in. 138 knots, holy shit.
It goes from about 46 knots or 85 kilometers per hour up to 138 knots or 255 kilometers per hour. And he seems so shocked, but in between it reaching 138 from 50 knots, you can see the video has been cut, so you can't tell how quickly it reached that speed.
6 knots, 50 knots, closing in. 138 knots, holy shit.
You know, all you're left with is, wow, 138 knots, it's going so fast. But the important information to suggest that it could be otherworldly would be that area that's been cut where you can't tell. Did it go from 50 knots to 138 knots in a second? Well, we don't know because it's just not there. We can't assume to know it. And I mean, 255 kilometers per hour isn't really groundbreaking, considering that the world's fastest drone, the new DRL Race X, can potentially travel at speeds of 263 kilometers per hour. You know, and it just seems like they sort of wanted it cut in that way so that the information was so fleeting that it would catch you off guard, you know, to an untrained eye, and you'd be like, oh yes. But then when you really start to look at it, you start to see that it's not really that groundbreaking, and the maneuvers that some of the footage is making, yet there's not enough information to say that it's not what it is. But then there's not enough information to say, yes, that's what it is. So it's a bit funny like that. And with the tampering of the information in the video, to me suggests that there's definitely something going on here. A bit of smoke and mirrors, if you will. And here's an example of what I mean. The object they film going into the water, how do they know it's submersible? You know, they say, oh, it's submersible, it went into the water. Did they track its position underwater? Or are they just assuming that because it fell into the water? Or is it just not out of a radio frequency range and lost to the ocean entirely? I mean, you can't come to that conclusion without the evidence to support, okay, yes, look, we're tracking it underwater, it's submersible, there you go. You know, it just seems so many opinions and so many blank spaces where information is being cut out. And people are filling it with speculation and, you know, an intoxicating idea that it could be something so incredible, like something out of this world or something that possesses technology that we don't. So much going on and too little evidence, you know, too little evidence to support the fact that that's what it is that people are saying. And, you know, the jury's out. Some of this evidence may be explainable, others of it might not be, and that's even more of an exciting precedent. So what do you guys think anyway? You know, leave a comment in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.